Hi everyone and welcome back to the Miss Greer channel. This channel is about my weight loss journey. So for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, check out my YouTube page, like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be updated of my new videos when they're uploaded. So today's video, I'm going to weigh in and it's going to be about what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks. How exciting. Well, I think it's exciting. For me, it's exciting anyway. So, what have I been up to? So, last year I booked a holiday going to Singapore, traveling around Thailand, Vietnam, and Bali. But obviously, because of the coronavirus that's going around at the moment, that got cancelled. So, I booked another holiday, which meant that I had a data pack. So I didn't have enough time to do a video to let everyone know that I was going on holiday, and I will update you when I come back. So here I am. So as I said, today's video is going to be about what I've been up to over the holiday, and also going to be weighing in and setting myself some new goals. So the holiday that I went on was a cruise around the Caribbean. So I've done a cruise before, and the last time I did a cruise, I put on, I think, just over a stone. I know. So whatever the scales say, well, it is what it is. So, but I'm kind of excited to see what the damage is, and I'm going to start planning and getting back on track, and I'll be going through my daily routines of what I'm going to be doing. So let's start with a cruise. So as I've said on previous videos, although I'm on a weight loss journey, it doesn't mean that my life has to be put on hold forever until I've lost all the weight, and I've got to wait until I've lost all the weight before I can start enjoying life. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. I can't sit still for too long. So I'm going to be going on holiday throughout the year. I'm going to be booking in things to do because, as I said before, I'm quite confident in my own skin. So therefore, I'm not going to wait until I've lost weight to do anything. But what I will do is I'll talk about how it is to be fat and traveling, and people's opinions, approaches towards me, and you can let me know your feelings on it as well. I mean, for me, as I said before in a previous video, I'm quite lucky because I'm quite confident in the sense that I don't allow other people's opinions of me to stop me from doing what I want to do, or influence or make me feel any kind of way. What I did see on a car when I was out in St. Lucia was a sign in the car, which I thought was absolutely amazing. And it said on there, "Don't judge me until when you're perfect," which is a true saying. Everybody's really judgmental about everybody else, forgetting that everybody has their own issues, everybody does things differently. So like I think, well, what gives you the right to be judgmental and rude to me and not expect me to be rude back? They just assume because you're fat, you're big, whatever you want to call it, overweight, obese, whichever name that you want to call it, that people can be abusive towards you and you're going to sit back and take it. Now, I'm not saying that you should go around and be abusive back towards people, but sometimes you just have to let people know that what they're saying to you is unacceptable. And I find it kind of funny because guaranteed there's one family member that's fat in their family that they love and adore, and they'd be horrified if somebody was that abusive towards them. So, let's talk about the anxiety of flying. So, I love flying. I've flown since I was a child, so to me, getting on a plane is not an issue. The only issue that I have is those seats are so small. Unless you're a size 0 or under, it is a tight squeeze. But then that's on me for being overweight. So, my next journey, I'm hopeful that I'm going to stick to my plan. Nothing set in stone because I have no desire whatsoever to ask for a seatbelt extension. Not that that bothers me because, well, it is what it is. It's better to strap up and be safe than not to say anything. So what I'm going to talk about next is what I call plate watching. So what I mean by that is, because you're big or you're fat, if whenever you go to a restaurant, if it's an all you can eat or anything like that, people are always watching what you put on your plate. Personally, I call it plate envy, because if you want to eat something, eat it, but always within moderation, which is something I'm working on because I love cake. But anyway, yeah, so whilst cruising around, I was chuckling to myself because, like, for breakfast, I'm not a big fan of a cooked breakfast, like sausage, bacon, all that stuff. It's not really for me. I'm not a big egg eater. So for me, for breakfast, I would have yogurt and I'd have some fruit. And it always amazed me how people be watching what's on my tray. Bearing in mind, they've gone in, they've had porridge, they've gone back in again, they've had a full cooked breakfast, then they've gone back in again, and they've picked up like muffins and pastries. But then you're watching my tray, which has got a bowl of yogurt and fruit. And like, the people watching you, it's just like amazing. It's like, wow, you're watching my plate. You need to watch your plate first before you watch my plate. It's just hilarious. Like, I seen one guy come up with, he had two omelets on his plate. He had like four sausages, bacon, fried bread. His plate was overflowing, and he had the audacity to look on my tray with my little bowl of yogurt. That was maybe day 3. So by about day 6, I think I'd had enough of people watching my plate. I could understand if I was going back and forth 50 times, or if my plate was overflowing with stuff. I mean, I tried to be a little bit more careful than the first time I went on a cruise, because your choices, they cook for a mass and there's not a lot of healthy options on there. Like, they have salads, but they're not the kind of salads that I would ever eat. They're quite plain. I'm not a fan of like some of the dressings, and you don't have like a tray of vegetables. It's normally set meals every day. So, sorry, as I said before, I try not to watch well, I do watch a little bit of what I'm doing, but I'm not piling up my plate and eating like I haven't eaten for 5 weeks. So I think at this point I'd had enough, and this man was looking at my plate. I think it was chicken and I can't remember what was on my plate to be exactly. So this man is watching my plate hard. I mean hard. To the point where I had to ask this man, would you like something off my plate? Because clearly you're missing something because you're watching my plate so hard. Well, when I tell you, this man went bright red. No, 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 I don't want anything. I said, could have fooled me because you're looking at my plate like you need something from it. But I think that was the last he ever looked at my plate, that's for certain. So, how do you guys feel when you're out? Do you find that people are always watching you, what you're eating, like it's any of their business? Do you not bother to go out? Do you shy away? How do you cope with people plate watching? Let me know in the comments below. I am a massive fan of natural herbal remedies, creams, lotions, potions, all of that. I would rather have something that's homemade than something that's manufactured. For example, if I've got a headache, I would use Limacol rather than taking paracetamol. Again, if I've got a cold, I'd rather boil up lemon and honey and ginger on the stove rather than buying Lemsip. So whilst on the cruise ship, I had some acupuncture done. It's the first time I trying acupuncture. It's the oldest Chinese medicine going. So I thought I'd give it a try and see how I get on with it. So I met with a beautiful doctor, Dr. Anna, who I talked about how I struggle with my weight, my mental health, and my digestion. We went into great details about my lifestyle and what I'm doing and how I'm doing things. And then I booked myself in for 9 treatments. So I will put up a photograph of myself with me having the acupuncture done, and I will explain next to it what each of the points do and how that's helped me. So I am looking forward to, now that I'm back home and I'm going back on a diet plan, to see how that helps me going forward. So as I said earlier, my life's not going to go on hold because I am on a diet plan. I can remember doing Slimming World, and when some of the women there were looking to go on holiday, oh my gosh, they were having an absolute meltdown because they were worrying about what food they can eat, they were worrying about putting on weight. I'm thinking, hold on a minute, you're going on holiday. That's the last thing that you need to be worried about, is what you're going to be eating and how much weight you're going to put on. Like, you can't take it off again. But like, these women were really getting upset, like proper having a meltdown. They needed some counselling or something, but that's not me. I'm not doing that. Not at all. You know, holidays are about enjoying yourself. You know, if you overeat, you put weight on, you come back, you go back to normal life, and you take it off again. There is no way on this earth that I was about to have a meltdown or pack every single shake in my bag to say that I'm going on holiday. I mean, who's doing a shake on the beach? Not me. Definitely not me. So now I'm going to face the scales, my best friends in the whole wide world. I'm going to jump on and see what the damage is. Whatever it is, it's fine. I've had a brilliant time. I've seen some beautiful islands around the Caribbean. I'll tell you about the islands I've been to. So, went to Barbados, St. Lucia, Antigua. Oh my gosh, the beach in Antigua, absolutely stunning. I will put up a picture of the beach. I've been to Tortola, St. Martin, St. Kitts. Oh, I've just had the most amazing time. And, you know, cruising is amazing because you meet lots of different people on the cruise ship. There's lots of entertainment on there. You know, everybody's really friendly, really chatty, and it's great because I went off, did things by myself, met new people, got up dancing with people that I don't know, just enjoying life. That's what life's about. It's about taking on new challenges and having fun with it. So I'm going to get on the scales now and see how much I've put on. As I said, last time I put on over a stone, so I'm probably going to weigh more than what I did when I first started. But like I said, it's not an issue. I'm going to start planning now for the next few days. I'm going to prepare meals. So what I will do on my next video is I will share with you my plan, and I will share with you what I'm gonna, all my food prep that I'm gonna be doing sorry, and how I'm gonna get the weight off again. So I'm quite looking forward to it, quite excited. You know, as I said, you know, life is not going to be put on hold because I want to do something. I'm just going to go out and do it and have fun in the process. There's no way am I going to be miserable on losing this weight loss or doing this weight loss plan, because you find a lot of people, they just shut themselves off and they are miserable. So that's not for me. I'm quite a happy person. So let me get on the scales. Let's see what the damage is, and we shall go from there. Okay, so I've got on the scales and I now weigh 23 stone, 12 pound. So a little bit heavier than what I started out off originally, but nowhere near as bad as when I first did my cruise. So time for me to get back to work. So as I said, I don't feel any way about the weight gain. I knew I was going to gain weight because I was going on a cruise, I was going on holiday, and I can't control the food and what they cook and how they cook it. So it is what it is. So, but now it's time for me to get busy and start with the weight loss program. As I said before, I am doing the ex-ante plan. So I'm going to plan out now what meals are going to be having because it's 3 shakes and a meal. So I'm going to write a shopping list, go shopping. And then my next video, as I said, will be my plan of what I'm going to be doing and my exercise. So I look forward to seeing you on my next video. As I said before, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know how you're doing on your journey. Let me know about your anxieties about going on holiday, your fears, and also let me know about your Plate Watchers too. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and I shall see you on my next one. See you soon. Bye for now.